So in this second problem, analysis of continuous beam by three moment method. In previous problem, we studied only two span, three supports. Two span, three supports. Now, three span, four supports. Okay, three span, four supports. This is span number 1, this is span number 2, and this is span number 3. Okay, so total 3 spans, 4 supports. So now what is the bending moment? Now consider only first span. Okay, so the load acting point is E point. It carries 9 kilonewton. So now I am considering first span. What is the bending moment formula? Simply supported bending moment formula. Okay, so yeah, simply supported AB span is there, having 6 meter, and a 9 kilonewton load is acting 2 meter from A. So it is an eccentric load. So what is the formula? WAB by L. This is the general formula. So now what is W? 9 kilonewton. You can see W 9 kilonewton. And A 2 meter. 2 meter is A. Okay, and 4 meter is B. Divided by L. L is nothing but 6 meter. Okay, L is nothing but 6 meter. So this is the bending moment diagram for first span. Now coming to second span bending moment. Okay, so what is the load acting? Here also load acting at some eccentricity. So 8 kilonewton load. Okay, so in this BC span also 5 meter length. Okay, so load is 8 W AB by L2. Okay, so here you can see only consider this span. So here A is 2 meter and B is 3 meter and W is 8. So WAB by L 8 into 2 into 3 divided by 5. So we got 9.6 kilonewton meter. Okay, so now coming to third span. So what is the third span loading? It is a UDL load acting throughout the beam. So what is the formula? WL square by 8. Okay, students, please be remember, if you want to solve this problem in theorem of three moments method, means you must know all the loading cases simply supported bending moment formula. So simply supported beam bending moment formula already you studied in strength of material 1. Okay, so you have to remember. Without that, we can't solve in first step also. Okay, we can't able to solve first step also. So WL square by 8. This is the third span bending moment. So 3 into what is L? 4 meter. So 3 into 4 square by 8. Okay, so we got 6 kilonewton meter. Okay, so now coming to bending moment diagram, we can see since UDL point load is acting, bending moment is a triangle having maximum intensity 12 for the first span. Next, coming to second span, also point load. So bending moment intensity 9.6. So coming to third span, the bending moment value is how much? 6. So it's a UDL load. So the diagram will be a parabolic. So this is your 6. Maximum bending moment at mid span is 6. So triangle for point load and parabolic shape for UDL load. This is the bending moment part. Okay. Next, you can see here. So at which point bending moments are 0? A point and D point. So in these 2 points, bending moments are 0. In these 2 points, bending moments are 0. So in which place bending moments will come? Only B point and C point. Okay. So we need 2 bending moments. We need 2 bending moments. That means MB and MC. So we need 2 equations. We need 2 equations. Let us see the first equation. So as I already told, this theorem of three moments is applicable only for 2 span only. So for that purpose, first I am taking AB span and BC span only. I forgot CD span. I will forget CD span. Now I am considering only AB span and BC span. Okay, so now write the theorem of three moment equation. MAL1 to MBL1 plus L2 plus MCL2, which is equal to minus 6A1 X1 bar divided by L1 plus 6A2 X2 bar divided by L2. Okay, so now, so focus only up to this portion, because we are considering, so this is A point and this is B point and this is C point. Okay, so now we are considering only AB span and BC span. So now calculate the area of this triangle. So since it is unsymmetrical, I divided the triangle into two parts. This is part number 1 for the first span. This is part number 2. Okay, now calculate the area of the part number 1, half into B into H. What is B? 2 meter. H 12. Okay, so now centroid distance from A. So always we have to take from edge. Centroid distance is from A is 2/3 of 2. Actually, this is 2. Okay, 2/3 of 2 meter. So from here to here, 2/3 of 2. Okay, plus. Now coming to second portion of the triangle. Okay, first portion, area over, this is area and this is X bar. This is for first portion. Next, coming to second portion, you can see second portion in the diagram. Actually, this is single bending moment diagram only. For easy calculation purpose, I segregated into two. Okay, so next, coming to second part, you can see the second part. What is the area of the second part? Half into B is 4 meter, H is 12. So half into B into H. Into what is the centroid? So centroid, I already told, we have to take from A. Centroid is, we have to take from A only. Okay, so now from here to here. So centroid approximately will come here. Okay, so this is your centroid distance. So from here to here, already 2 meter. Okay, already 2 meter. Okay, what is this balance portion? It is 1/3 of 4. So here I am taking from the base of the triangle. So 1/3. If you take edge means it is 2/3. Okay, from base means it is 1/3. So 1/3 of 4 plus we have to add this 2 meter. Why we have to add means, so always we have to take centroid from edge. Okay, that means A point for that purpose. Okay, so 2 plus 1/3 of 4. This is the centroid distance from A. So finally, simplify means A1 X1 bar for the first span bending moment value is 96. Okay, okay. Next, coming to second span bending moment. For second span bending moment, I taken, this is the first portion and this is the second portion. Okay, so now we have to take here for this diagram, where is the edge? It is C. Okay, the edge is C. So we have to take centroid from C. See, for AB span, A point is the edge point. So we are taking centroid from A. For BC span, C point is the edge point. You forgot this diagram. Okay, we are focusing only AB and BC span only. Okay, for BC span, C point is the edge. So calculate the area. First part, half into B is 3 meter, H is 9.6, and the centroid from here to here. That means from C point, edge point to here means it is 2/3 of 3. Next, coming to second point area, half into B is 2 meter, height is 9.6, half into B into H, and centroid from C. That means from here to here. Okay, so already this is 3 meter. Already this is 3 meter. So this is 3 meter. What is this portion? What is this portion? 1/3 of 2 because I'm taking from the base centroid. So 1/3 of 2. So 3 plus 1/3 of 2. 3 plus 1/3 of 2. This is the centroid of this diagram. Okay. So I think all of you understand the concept. So what is the value a to x2 bar? It is 64. It is 64. Okay, students. So now a1 x1 bar over a2 x2 bar over. So next coming to BC span and CD span. So this is B, C, D. So now you forgot about this diagram. Okay. So now for span BC and CD, previously we taken AB, BC, now BC, CD. Okay, because we can't analyze more than 2 span using this equation. So now coming to BCCD. So already we know this is A to X2 bar. Okay, A to X2 bar. Again we have to calculate. So now B point is the edge point for this span. For this span, B point is the edge point. Okay, so now take this is the first part and this is second part. Okay, first part and this is the second part. So now you can take the area of into B is 2 meter, height is 9.6. And what is the centroid from B? From here to here, it is 2/3 of 2. 2/3 of 2. Okay, 2/3 of 2. Next, coming to second part triangle. What is the area of into B is 3 meter, height is 9.6. Okay, so we have to take from here B point. So 2 plus 1/3 of 3. So we have to take from here to here. Okay, so already 2 meter is there. So this small portion, it is 1/3 of 3. So we got 96. Okay, next coming to CD span. Okay, CD span, it is very easy because it is a symmetrical parabolic section. So what is the area of symmetrical parabolic section? It is 2/3 of B into H. So 2/3. What is B? 4 meter. H is 6. And what is the centroid distance from D? Okay. So for this BC and CD span, here D is the edge point. Okay. So we have to take centroid from D. Okay. So what is the centroid distance? 4/2. Because it is a symmetrical parabolic. 4/2. So A3, X3. Okay. So since this is the third diagram, student, this is first one. First triangle is first one, A1, X1 bar. And the second is A to X2 bar. And this is the third bending moment diagram. So A3, X3 bar. So finally we got answer 32. Okay. So after finding A1, X1 bar, A2, X2 bar, A3, X3 bar, now we have to substitute in the first equation. Write the first equation. MA L1 plus 2MB L1 plus L2 plus MC L2 equal to minus 6A1 X1 bar divided by L1 plus A2 X2 bar divided by L2. Okay. So we already know MA is 0. Okay. So this term will get 0 because it is simply supported edge support. Okay. So MB value will come and the MC value will come. These two moments will come. Okay. So write that equation 2MB. What is L1 plus L2? L1 is 6 meter and L2 is 5 meter. This is the span length. Okay. And plus MC into L2 also 5. Next minus 6 into what is A1 X1 bar? You can see A1 X1 bar is nothing but 96. So write that 96 here. Okay, 96 divided by L1. So L1 is 6 meter. Okay. So next 6 plus 6 A2 x2 bar. What is A to x2 bar? It is 64. It is 64 meter. Okay. So now substitute A to x2 bar 64 meter. And divided by L2. L2 is 5. Okay. L2 is 5. So therefore, the first equation is 22 MB plus 5 MC equal to 112 minus 112.8. Okay. So this is the first equation. Okay. So this is your equation number 1. So 22 MB plus 5 MC equal to minus 172.8. This is not 112, it is 172.8. You simplify means we get 2 unknown moments in this equation. Next, coming to second equation. So in this second equation, we have to write like this. Okay. So here we are considering only BC span and CD span. So you have to write MB L2 plus 2MC L2 plus L3 plus MD L3. So instead of A, here B will come. Instead of B, here C will come. Instead of C, here D will come. Because we are focusing the BC and CD span. So you have to rewrite the equation according to that span only. Okay, name of the span only. So MBL2 plus 2MC L2 plus L3 plus MD L3. So now students substitute MB into what is L2? 5 meter plus 2MC. What is L2 plus L3? 5 plus 4. Okay. MD is simply supported edge. So it is 0. It is 0. Okay. Which is equal to minus 6A2 X2 bar divided by L2 plus 6A3 X3 bar divided by L3. Okay. So 6 into what is A2 X2 bar? You can see for span BC and CD. Don't put this 64. If you put 64 means it is wrong. Okay. For span BC CD, again we found one A2 X2 bar. That is 56. That is 56. That 56 only we have to substitute here. Okay. So don't put that 64. So here also one A2 X2 bar is there. Here we calculated 64. That is for AB BC span. And this A2 X2 bar is nothing but BC CD span. Okay. Next plus A6 A3 X3 bar divided by L3. Okay. So what is A3 L3 bar? It is 32. It is 32. So therefore 6 into 32 divided by 4. So now again we calculated second equation 5 MB plus 18 MC equal to minus 115.2. Okay. So we calculated two equations, equation 1, equation 2. Because we need two moment value MB MC. Okay. So here you can see here also MB MC is there. Here also MB MC is there. So equate these two equation. Solving this two equation, we got MB equal to minus 6.84 kilonewton meter and MC equal to minus 4.48 kilonewton meter. Okay, students. So finally, this is the bending moment diagram. You can see this is A point, this is B point, and this is C point and D point. Okay, students. So now, what is MB? You can see MB is equal to 6.84 and MC 4.48 minus. So you can see minus value and 6.84 MB value, 6.84 MB value and 4.48 MC value. Okay. At MA, the moment is 0 and at MD moment is 0. Okay, so start with 0 and draw a line up to 6.84 from B, a linear line, and again it is decreased to 6.84 to 4.48, and again at D point it is 0. Okay, so now this is the support moment diagram. Now impose the free bending moment, simply supported bending moment diagram that we already drawn above. You can see we already drawn this simply supported bending moment diagram. So again you draw and impose in this support moment diagram. You can see same diagram 12. Okay, for first span bending moment value 12, for second span bending moment value 9.6, for third span bending moment value 6. Okay, so now hatch this portion, the net portion, that is your net bending, final net bending moment diagram. Okay, so first you have to calculate MBMC and draw the bending moment diagram, support moment diagram. After that, you have to impose the simply supported bending moment diagram in that support moment diagram. That diagram also we already found in the second step. Okay, so you can impose means the net hatch portion is the final bending moment diagram. Okay, students. So any doubt in this means now you can ask me. See the steps. Now you can ask me now. So now let us calculate the shear force diagram. How to calculate shear force? You can see I will explain how to calculate shear force. First take the span. Okay. So yes, you can see SFD. So reaction at support. Okay. So first step is we have to calculate the reaction RA and RD. Okay, RA and RD. So now for that purpose, I'm taking moments about the point B. Okay, because B moment we already know. Okay, so now taking moments about the point B, so I'm considering only this portion only for calculating RA. So taking moments about the point B, so RA into 6, RA into 6, and this is the clockwise direction, and 9 into 4. RA into 6 minus 9 into 4 equal to this moment. What is this moment? This MB value we already found. What is that? Minus 6.84. Okay, you can see here. RA into 6 minus 9 into 4, which is equal to minus 6.84. So now calculate RA. So RA value is, you can simplify, means we got 4.86 kilonewton. Okay, so what I did, I am considering only the left portion of B. Okay, so now next step. So calculate RD value. Okay, calculate RD value. You can see here taking moments about the point C. Okay, taking moments about the point C. So RD into 4. RD into 4. Next 3 into 4 square by 2. Okay, which is equal to what is moment at C? What is moment at C? Minus 4.48. Okay, so RD into 4 minus 3 into 4 into 4 by 2. Okay, which is equal to minus 4.48. So therefore RD is equal to 4.88 kilonewton. Okay, so we found RA, RD. So next we have to calculate RB. RB. Okay, so how to calculate RB? So now again taking moments about the point C. Again I am taking moments about the point here C. So now at this portion I am considering only the left portion. Only this portion. So now taking moments about the point C, RA into 6 plus 5, 11. RA into 11. Next, 9 into 9. Next, RB into 5. Next, 8 into 3. Okay. So this RA and RB are all plus value. This 9 and 8 are minus value. So what is the value of MC value? So all the equation we have to equate, it is minus 4.48. You can see RA into 11 minus 9 into 9 plus RB into 5 minus 8 into 3. So I am considering the left portion of C, okay, including reaction and external load, taking moments all the reaction and external load. Okay, so here we already know RA. Okay, so only RB value, only unknown value. So we can easily found using this equation. Substitute RA value. RA is 4.86. You can see substitute RA value 4.86 here. Finally, we got RB is equal to 9.41 kilonewton. 9.41 kilonewton. So this is our RA value. Next, RC. So what is RC? We know that RC, that means total load minus the reaction. Okay, all the reaction. So what is the total load? So as per Newton's third law, what is Newton's third law? Every reaction, there is an opposite equivalent reaction is there. So total load, which is equal to opposite reaction. There are 4 reactions is there. We found 3, RA, RD, RB. RC only pending. So this all the 4 reaction which is equal to the external downward load. Okay. So except RC, we can equate. So what is the total load here? 9 plus 8 plus 3 into 4. So 9 plus 8, these two are a point load. 3 into 4 is the UDL load. Minus that reactions, 3 reactions. Okay. So RC is equal to 9.85 kilonewton. This is your reaction at C point. Okay. So we found RA, RB, RC, and RD. Okay. So now draw the bending moment diagram. What is RA? 4.86. You can see plus value. So 4.8. Okay. So again, downward load. What is the downward load is acting? 9. So 4.86 minus here one downward load is acting. It is 9 kilonewton. So 4.86 minus 9, we got minus 4.14. Okay. Next, reaction, upward reaction. What is RB? Upward reaction, 9.41. So 4.14 plus 9.41. So we got plus 5.21. Again, one point load is acting. What is that point load? It is, what is the point load? 8 kilonewton. Okay. So it is 8 kilonewton load is acting. 8. Okay. So 5.21 minus 8. Okay, 8 is the downward load. Downward means minus, upward means plus. Okay, so plus, minus 8. 5.21 minus 8, we got 5.273 minus negative value. So again, reaction, upward reaction. What is the reaction at C point? 9.85. So 2.73 plus minus 2.73 plus 9.85, we got plus 7.12. Plus 7.12. So now the third span is the UDL load. What is the UDL load? 3 into 4, 12. So 7.12 minus 12. 7.12 minus 12. We got minus 4.88. You can see exact value we got. Okay. So RD value 4.88. So same value we got. So if you're not getting the same value, you did some mistake. Okay, if you start from RA, you end at RD, the same value. That means reaction at D as per calculation and as per that reaction calculation, both will be same. If you're not getting means you did some mistake. This is your SFD, shear force diagram. So we drawn shear force diagram as well as bending moment diagram. Okay, students. So if you have any doubt means ask me in shear force diagram.